What better way to end the year than to send off the country's representative to the Miss Universe Pageant? Before she leaves for Florida, USA, Mary Jean Lastimosa drops by our studio to tell us more about her preparations for next month's pageant. Good morning, MJ, and welcome to Daybreak.
Good morning.
Everyone here is excited to have you. Woo! Okay, first question. What's the pressure like having won already here and going off? You're leaving on January 6th?
January 3.
January 3.
Yes.
Okay, what's the pressure like so far?
Well, honestly, I'm more pressured months ago than what I feel right now.
Okay, it's gotten less stressful.
Yes, I think I'm more relaxed because it was moved it was stretched to a couple of months instead of
all crammed into...
the pageant was supposedly November, December.
Okay.
But then they moved it to January, so I think I had more time to relax, and now I feel better.
Okay, but I'm surprised because so far the Philippines has been doing really well. I think most of the top the representatives in the last 4 years actually ended up in the top 5. So that should be a bit of pressure for you.
Well, Shamsi is my close friend because I am her runner-up during the Binibining Pilipinas 2011, and she would always tell me that never compare your journey to our journey, because it's a different experience and it's a different set of girls, different set of judges. So I think I just have to show the best of me and
just happy to be there.
Yes, and hope for the best for our country.
And you're off to a good start. So recently you've been named as one of the top 15 new favorites in the pageant.
Wow.
So that's good news. But how are you preparing mentally and physically? I know, do you guys follow a certain diet or?
It's not really a diet because it should be a healthy lifestyle,
okay,
first of all. So my trainer would always tell me to eat right and to never starve yourself, because that's the notion of girls, to not eat so that, you know, you can have the perfect body. But for you to be healthy, and for a candidate like me in the pageant, it's very tiring to be there.
Yeah.
And if you're not gonna eat, where am I gonna get my energy?
That's right.
So it's eat right, in moderation, everything in moderation, and as much as I could, I go to the gym, and I would just always pray. I think that's the best help that I'm getting right now.
Okay, that's the physical part. But what about the mental part? Are you guys advised to prepare for questions in a public setting, or how do you?
Well, yes. I'm going through a lot of trainings, personality development trainings, Q&A, and then we have in one of our classes we have classmates from different walks of life, and then we ask questions in front of them, and then just practicing how to talk normal in front of people, and a bunch of different training.
Speaking about the physical aspect of it, I'm going to throw you a little beauty queen question here. Are you for physical transformations when it comes to pageants? I mean, a lot of people now, we live in the day and age where, having your nose done or having some lifts are normal. Are you for that, for people who join pageants to actually be allowed to do that? And are you allowed to do that now?
There is no particular rule or in Binibini that says it's not allowed.
Okay.
So I don't know if it is allowed or not. I think the issue hasn't brought up to the organization yet. But I'd say it's okay with me. It
should be fine.
As long as it made you feel confident, didn't harm you, didn't harm anyone else. I think, who am I to judge other people? If that will make you feel better, then go for it. Yes.
A lot of other beauty queens always say that the Philippines is a big threat for them. What about you? What do you think? Who is your biggest threat? What country do you think would be one to watch for this year?
Well, I think all eyes on Miss Venezuela now because they're the reigning queen.
Okay.
There's a lot more, and just recently one of the candidates won Miss World, so she's out of the pageant now.
Okay.
And I think, what do you expect? It's a Miss Universe pageant. Each and every candidate, these are the best of the best.
They'll be the most
Each
beautiful
and every
ones.
I mean, every country would send their best woman. So I would say, I think I'll be more amazed when I get there, seeing this all beautiful, gorgeous women of different looks from different countries. So I think it's a matter of how you deal with the pageant. It's a mental game.
Okay, MJ, you were also recently named as one of the people for ethical treatment of animals, or PETA, as the country's sexiest vegetarian. Please inspire us to go that way. How are you living such a vegetarian life? I mean, is it a challenge for you, or you normally just really eat healthy?
Actually, I started being vegetarian 2011.
Okay.
That was when, after I watched this documentary about food and health, and realizing that health can really do you harm and this will treat you. So I told myself right then and there that next day I'm not gonna eat any meat anymore.
You should talk to Amelin, one of her. She eats very healthy as well. That's good.
So it's just a matter of taking good care of yourself. It's not really about, for me, it's not really about because I wanted to trim down my weight or anything. I think it's more in the inner health that I feel better, that I have more energy.
So you're not just doing this for the pageant. It's really a lifestyle of yours.
I've been doing it for 4 years now.
Oh, that's great. Okay, well, message for your Filipino fans. The contest is going to be when?
January 25 in Doral, Miami, Florida.
Okay, and message to your Filipino fans. We have a very beautiful contestant here, guys. Go ahead.
I would like to thank everyone. I know that everyone has been so excited, waiting finally for the Miss Universe pageant to happen, and Philippines is such a huge fan for Miss Universe pageant. And please do support me. We have a voting online. You can visit the Miss Universe website, and then you can vote for our country, because we can have a spot for the top 16 or the semi-finalists, and that's a very important part. And please always pray for me, because I can't do this alone. So I'm asking for everyone's help and prayers. Thank you.
You have it. They get prettier every year. Good luck, MJ. Thank you very much for coming to Daybreak.